Hey beautiful souls, welcome in. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you, and thank you to those lovely return viewers watching the videos. Special love and thank you to you, and also to those people who are subscribing and hitting that like button. I feel very supported, so thank you so much. Lots of love. And we're using Cosmic Insights Oracle to begin. Oof, that flew. Oh, a confession. Someone has something to tell you. So somebody has a confession to make. Lots of whispering going on here. Somebody has something to tell you. Let's find out what this is all about. And we're using the Tarot Original 1909. So let's get started. A confession. Perhaps you want to confess something to someone, but it's whispering, so that's quite an intimate thing when you're up close whispering. So this is somebody that you know, probably know well and know intimately. And we have the Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want any arguments, or it could be to do with an argument and some chaos. Somebody might want to make peace with you, is what I'm getting to say to you. And we have a Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps you've been a little bit sad. This is the wife, the mother, the loyal person, the loyal friend in your life. Somebody who very much knows how to nurture themselves. They know how to look after themselves, that they're very organized. Perhaps they're talking to you about trouble that has been brewing, and they want to bring peace to this, turning their back on the Five of Wands, or afraid to move forward because of arguments, because of competition, yes, because of battling here with the Five of Wands. But also you're not trusting your intuition. These people are not intuitive beings. They don't have a divine connection like you do, is what I'm getting. Queen of Pentacles here, and confession. Somebody wants to tell you something. Yeah, they don't want to tell their usual friends, or they don't want to tell their crowd. It's something that they really don't want other people to know. It needs to go in the vault, I'm getting. They're afraid that it's going to cause some kind of conflict. Yeah, it could even be some kind of apology. Let's find out more. No, I don't want that one. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Oh, and then we have, oh my goodness me. These cards are so slippery. Somebody's a slippery fish. Yeah, careful of slipping over. I've just had those, you know, you put tiles or marble down on the floor. Non-slip. Just be careful of accidents here with the Five of Wands. So we have the Tarot Original 1909 Fool card. You could have spirit around you. Somebody who was young in 1909, prior to the war, the First World War, I'm getting here. But also somebody has you in a loop, running around in circles. They call, you come running. Yeah. Just be careful you're not falling into some kind of trap as well. Like, don't be swayed. Like, somebody might say, oh, that person said this about you, and then all of a sudden your attitude changes towards them, you know, or this person said something nice about you and all of a sudden your attitude changes. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to trust your intuition here, but also taking a leap of faith with the Fool card. The net will form. There could be, you might be oblivious to all of this as well, you know, nose in the air, walking along here, and a white rose for purity. You've been trying to purify or cleanse yourself from toxic energy, but you keep getting drawn back into something, into some kind of conflict with this confession here and the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Divine. What do we need to know? What's going on here? Can we have clarity, please? Someone has something to tell you. Yeah, somebody's a bit of a slippery fish or a slippery slide, possibly in the playground with children. There's another mother, or there's somebody there that's telling you a secret. And we have the Empress in reverse. So something unnatural or supernatural going on here. Yeah, but that's cruelty as well. A cruel mother, very difficult mother. Or maybe there's an issue here to do with birth, childbirth, and having children. Somebody secretly wants to be a mother, but they're afraid that this is going to cause conflict. Could also be like with all of these wands here, and now the Empress in reverse, it's like having many partners, a lot of sexual experience here, or somebody, yeah, look, this fell out on top of the Empress here. Yeah, somebody thinks that you're a troublemaker and trying to cause trouble. Yeah. I mean, the Empress in reverse tells us that you need to take better care of yourself. You need to be nurtured. Perhaps you had a very unnurturing mother. Yeah, so what's this confession? And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, some news, good news, something coming your way. Out of all of this trouble comes a spark of renewal. Yeah, there could be a mother figure who's been causing trouble, or you just don't get along with, like the mother-in-law. What's going on here? And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. They're laying down all the burdens, looping back around. Somebody wants your kindness or needs your kindness. They're not who you think they are. And then with the Page of Wands, yeah, somebody's giving you a message. Something has to be complete here. There's a cycle that's incomplete. And then, oh yeah, look, Death in reverse, a cycle that's incomplete, resistance to change, that kind of thing as well. Yeah, needing to change but resistant to change. And what's under that? Oh, the Star card. Some healing here. Yeah, but what's the confession? Hang on a second. I'll just get some other cards. What other cards do I've got? So many cards. Like, talk about confession. Yeah, I might actually just use these Chinese deck tarot, because I really want clarity on what they're telling you. Somebody's resistant to change, or maybe somebody's unwell. They're hiding it from you. There could be that as well. God, look, we're doing a lot of guessing here. This is what's on your mind. You've been doing a lot of guessing, trying to understand what's going on here, because I'm certainly doing a lot of guessing. Please, Spirit, make this clear. Yeah, somebody thinks you have the wrong idea about them. Oh, Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Heartache, heartbreak. This is the Chinese tarot. Yeah, always feeling like you have to defend yourself against a third person or a third party, or there's some kind of third party interference in this relationship. Somebody's kind of being spiteful is what I'm getting. It's gossip. I'm getting gossip. And we have Four of Wands. Somebody within your place of work, or somebody within your home or family, or during a celebration, or somebody's sneaking off to be with someone else, because this person looks pretty bloody sneaky, sneaking off, looking at someone else. Third parties here, I'm getting a King of, and then we have a King of Swords in the mix here. I'll take the King of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords, needing the truth about something. Five of Cups. Five of Cups yeah, in this card, somebody's taking photographs or evidence of some kind. Somebody could be spying on you, giving you evidence. We have the King of Swords here, who wants answers. Their mother could be very cold towards them with the Empress here, or there's something here to do with birth and childbirth that's causing sadness and disappointment. And then maybe you are being silent, or someone's being silent because you don't want to cause trouble, or you're just trying to avoid trouble and conflict. But with the Five of Cups, you know, there's some regrets here. There could be something here to do with parties and young people and youth. Yeah, immature actions here. Squabbling and fighting and frustrations. You need to get clear of this. King of Swords with the Three of Swords and Death in reverse can signify a divorce, but somebody's reluctant, or somebody's just not listening to someone else. Definitely a third person, because we have somebody here who's, you know, kind of like youthful, maybe 30s, that kind of thing. And then we have somebody who's, you know, definitely over 45, 50. So there could be a choice in love here. This has been in a couple of my earlier readings when I first started. Yeah, somebody's sneaking around with someone else, and it's unnatural. God, unnatural. what would be it'd be like running around with your it'd be like running around with your step son or daughter or something, or your step brother or sister, or like, oh, that came up before, the father sneaking around with the son's wife, yeah, or vice versa, something like that going on. Yeah, it's unnatural with the Empress in reverse. And the Five of Cups is all coming to regret. There's evidence here, or there's about to be some evidence. Somebody could be downloading photos, they're downloading information, or they're getting information from 5 others, from friends. Yeah, somebody's collecting evidence and they're going to present it. You're oblivious to this is what I'm getting, or somebody around you is oblivious to this. Yeah, there's a divorce on the cards here. And then we have, oh, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And with the Death card here, that's not death, but it could be illness. But the 10 of Swords, it's like something's collapsed, too much information. Yeah, all the evidence is being presented. You could be in a court case where there is a confession. Somebody makes a confession of guilt. So there's a confession of guilt here. Somebody's sneaking around with someone else. It could actually be in a court of law. There is evidence, photographic evidence here. Things will go in your favour, and there is a fresh start with the 5 of Cups, because we always have that 2 of Cups going into the future, and the 3 of Cups of regret. So going into the future, there is love or partnership or soulmates going into the future. You know, somebody could be ill as well, but they're going to be, you know, feeling young in no time at all. Somebody's had a lot of sexual experience from a young age, or it could even be SA. But something's, yeah, too much information, too many burdens. It's almost like, it's like, you know what this is, but you don't want to face it. Or somebody around you knows what this is and they don't want to face it. The Hermit, yeah, retreating. Needing to retreat, needing to recover. But the Hermit's kind of rushing forward. So there's somebody rushing to your help, rushing to your aid, rushing to help and assist you. This could be Spirit with the Fool here, and then the 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the Hermit rushing this way. Yeah, somebody who's very wise is swooping in, or it could be an ancestor. Somebody could also be putting magic onto you as well, or they're putting hate onto you. And, oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, everything's about to change. Good luck coming your way. There is somewhere you can go, or you need to go, where it's calm, it's quiet. There's a Hermit there. Or somebody who's very, very wise, who's going to assist you and help you. You kind of need to come to your senses is what I'm getting here. So what else? One more of these cosmic insights. Yeah, so there's a lot of disruption here. You could, yeah, there's a lot of disruption here. You can't, it's almost like you can't separate the truth from the lies. But I did see the Ace of Swords and I decided not to take it. So that's it. It's kind of facing a truth, but there's evidence. This person has a camera. There is evidence here. Or the case could end up collapsing. Like this could also be false accusations and reputation ruined, gossip, all these sorts of things. And then the case collapses and you're free to go, get on with your life. So something's about to collapse is what I'm getting here, whether it be a marriage, whether it be a love relationship, could even be friendships, that kind of thing. Yeah, there's a confession here. You're waiting patiently, you know, or the person around you who might be in this situation, they know. And we have, I'll give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. And what's under that? Oh, and the Lovers. Yeah, choices in love, the Wheel of Fortune, Hermit. If there's a choice between two and you're a bit confused, take time to meditate, but also it seems like whoever has the wisdom is the one to go with. There could be a lot of immaturity around you, or even wondering whether you can leave a situation and be a single mother. But everything is in divine timing. Oh, Spy. Didn't I said spy before. Someone's got their eye on you. You were doing your research, yeah. So all's going to be revealed. I said about download. I said all of that, cameras and spying and things like that. Yeah, you need just to make a decision one way or another. You need to trust your gut, trust your instincts. There's no point staying with someone who is like just a crutch for you, is what I'm getting as well. Or somebody could be on crutches. There could be an injury to the ankle or something like that. We have to be brave and know that take the leap of faith and it will form. The divine has your back. So there are challenges here with the Five of Wands. But because the Five of Wands is in reverse, it's like you're going to overcome these challenges once you make a decision once and for all. You could have the King of Swords who is defending you against like bad parents or, you know, somebody who's malicious and vicious. So, yeah. So the Ten of Swords, all the pain and suffering is coming to an end. You can lay down your burdens because we have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Hermit. Take time to retreat. Yeah, and acceptance. I accept myself. Let me love and accept myself as you love me. May I find you shining brightly within my own being. I accept myself. And grace in harmony with the flow. So it's time to stop worrying and stressing. Somebody could argue with you, give you a lot of excuses, give you a lot of reasons to stay, but you have to kind of ignore it. It's like, you know, some people you just cannot give second chances to because they can be karmic and you've done what you've needed to do, like with the Wheel of Fortune twice, really, and divine timing here twice. It's, you can't keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. You can't let this person talk you around over and over again. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind, although I don't like that saying, but sometimes, you know, other people might be seeing you as cruel, but at the end of the day, you're not really being cruel. You're just looking after yourself. So you can't be drawn in over and over. This cycle has to come to an end. You just need to finalize it and leave with grace. So just say to the person, look, I can't be here anymore. And that's it. I just can't be here anymore. I think our relationship's gone as far as it can go. And rather than getting into arguments, just kind of, that's it. And if they want to shoot a heap of arrows at you and argue with you and fight for you to stay, but you kind of just know it's time to go, then it's time to go. Yep. Yeah, I've got feminines and masculines here who are thinking about other relationships with other people. Yeah, or maybe even looking into the past and going, well, if I chose somebody older and wiser, or if I had chosen this person instead of that person. But everything's perfect. It's all part of life, learning and lessons. But you must break out of this just by accepting yourself and accepting the situation for what it is. This is not about blame. It's not about finger pointing. It never is, really. Although people love to blame one another, and, you know, I'm guilty of that. But yeah, taking responsibility and just acceptance for where you are right now. So it's all coming to the surface. It's all coming, you know, the truth is coming out. Maybe you've been trying to get a confession out of someone, trying to say, look, you know, are you seeing someone else? Are you doing this? And what's going on? And they just keep lying to you and keeping you in this loop. But you know deep down, you always do. You just get to a point where you just don't feel like somebody's telling you the truth, like they're not being honest with you. And this is an ongoing problem and argument. If that's the kind of situation you're in, you're never going to win. And neither are they. So it's time to pick up sticks. Time to pick up sticks and leave. All right. Love to you.